Right then.
We are live and hopefully the right way up. Because last week StreamYard did a funny little thing with us, and we were portrait in some ways and landscape in others. So I've just set it all landscape and not let StreamYard mess with it. So please let us know if you can see us fine.
So you're blaming StreamYard for you ticking that box last week. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're going with?
Sort of.
Straight off with a big fat fib.
So I'll scroll right down the bottom and ask people, are we the right way up tonight? So thank you so much already, or everybody that's in the chat. So let's all okay. Carole says Keith. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Keith. That's very, very kind of you. And Corinne's there. Yeah, all our good old regulars. Whoop. Yeah. Everyone's telling yes. Brilliant. So thank you so much. And Ken goes cruising. So that's brilliant. So thank you so much for all that.
Can we just apologise in advance to Ken and Lindsay because we won't be able to watch their live because we're going to be on holiday.
Yes, their next live is next Monday, so make sure you tune into that too. So I don't know, we got a little bit of a giveaway in it, Paul. Not a giveaway, no, we haven't got a giveaway. We're going to do giveaways with our patrons and members.
Look at that.
Yes, so we got our merch on. I've got mine on as well. Let's see if I can get the boober up there.
Get your boob on show.
So let's have a look. That's just StreamYard saying they're having trouble. Stream to LinkedIn now. Gary had that problem on Sunday, didn't it? StreamYard's playing up, isn't it? Em was in a little black box. We were all the wrong way up. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's see who's here. And we're here for the next hour or so and to have a chat about all things cruise and travel. So do let us know if you've got any questions for us. Make sure you write the question and in capitals, and then we can see it because the comments go very, very fast and everyone's chatting together. So it's quite difficult to see. So let's see what we've got. Right. So Andy and Carl said, hello from the dentist waiting room, just to check up. Looking forward to chatting later. But that was really early. Look, that was 3:30.
Well, I would imagine that watching us two is a similar experience to going to the dentist.
Exactly.
Pretty painful.
Exactly. Looks like we're on Facebook, so we've got some thumbs up and hearts. So thank you so much.
Lovely.
Rob's here now. Rob's got a cruise coming up. Yes, hi guys, it's cruise week. Flight over to Gatwick on Thursday morning. Train down to Brighton for a few days before flying to Tenerife on Friday to join the lovely Azura. Fantastic. We put a post on our Facebook page because we've got some gaps in the calendar next year, and there's Barella and P&O and smaller smaller cruises that we want to get back to after all our big trips. We've been having a look, and I just put a post out to say, what is your favorite P&O ship? I mean, it's gone mad, hasn't it?
It has.
It's gone mad. And it just shows, P&O have changed and they don't offer as much as they used to. They're still very, very popular. And price-wise, they are pretty good, aren't they? So
will we be going back to our roots of a British-based
I think we will be. We will be. I'm sure we will.
There you go.
But we're going to do things like last minute, so it's going to be a bit of a gamble, but we're going to see because we've learned, obviously, it's been a big Black Friday sale, hasn't it, this week? And, we're a bit, skeptical about Black Fridays because we've been watching a few prices and you see them steadily go up, don't you, before Black Friday to go back down to say, hey, we got a deal. So I think the big thing we've learned from Black Friday, if you were planning on booking a cruise anyway, then keep an eye on the prices. And if they do come down on Black Friday, great. If they were better than the prices before. But otherwise, booking early really is the key, isn't it? To getting good
the general
prices.
Consensus is what Carole was saying in a roundabout way, is that we think Black Friday is a load of old cobblers.
Well, from what we've been looking at, we haven't seen anything that we thought, oh my gosh, wow. We've seen some decent deals, but not really think, oh my gosh. But anyway, let's get back to the chat. So let's see. Oh, so Claire's been at the dentist as well, also for the dentist waiting room. See you later on.
They must be the richest people in the world, the dentist today.
Oh, so let's have a look who else is here. Nick and Tracy here, and just reiterating what I've said about the question. So please, that would be awesome. And Claire said, don't forget to like the like button either. That really helps the channel. It really does.
It does.
So thank you, Claire, for that. So let's see if we've got a first question. So Nick's in with the first question today. December 2026, perhaps including Christmas. Would you do a cold Christmas themed cruise or head to the Caribbean on Bahamas? Difficult one because I like both. I think there's something special about doing a cold cruise at Christmas. We thoroughly enjoyed our Queen Victoria pre-Christmas last year, we said about doing more Christmas stuff, which is why we booked our group cruise, which we'll go into more detail, which we're leaving for on Sunday. So I think around this time doing something festive is really good. You can have festive stuff in the Caribbean, and that can be nice if you really want the sunshine. But I think for us, if it's cruising wise, if it's a land-based holiday, then definitely I would go somewhere hot over.
But a Christmas type cruise, it needs to be where, to do somewhere where the weather's going to be terrible and there's going to be 97-meter waves, then no thank you. But when you're going to do something like we're doing, or I'd imagine, if you're doing the Canaries or something like that, obviously you've got to go across the Bay.
No, Canaries out in the Atlantic, Paulie.
Yeah, but you got to go across
Bay of Biscay.
Yeah, you got to go across the Biscuits. But when you get there, would it not be?
I'd fly directly there.
Yeah, okay, I'll shut up. I don't know anything.
Well, you don't want to be going out. So for us, we don't really want to go in the Atlantic in the winter months. We don't want to do that because it's not what we want to do. But some people love it. If you like a bit of rough, you love it. Ooh, saucy. So yeah.
Go on, Annie. You can say it.
What?
What's her name? Come on.
Linnea.
Yeah.
I've got it right. She'll be proud of me, Linnea. Lovely Linnea from San Francisco. Hello. So great having you here. So Rob's also in the house. Hi, everybody. We'll be driving maybe on listen mode. Well, that's all good. Ted's on his lunch, going to watch while grabbing lunch. So Ted's in Texas. Well, he might be anywhere. Ted flies all over the place. I love following Ted. He always fills us in on Discord where he's been.
We might walk out into the kitchen after this live. He might
be there
having a cup of tea.
So Tony's here from Florida. Fingers crossed my turkey will be fully defrosted by Thursday. Of course, it's Thanksgiving, isn't it, in America this week?
I don't know.
And then Christmas celebrations will start. We've got little twinkles. I don't know if you've noticed. I put my little twinkles on my first bit of.
I don't understand Thanksgiving. What's all about? What's it
Americans giving thanks for being thankful and stuff.
Yeah, so she doesn't know either then. Can somebody tell us what Thanksgiving's all about? And is it the same in America as Canada? Get it in the ocean.
Canada's a different thing altogether, isn't it? It's a different date altogether.
That's why I'm asking.
Yes, do explain to us. Do educate us, ignorant Brits.
Because we're a couple of silly old bananas.
Oh, Joseph and Michael from New York here. Question: Happy Thanksgiving to all. Sailing QM2 is finally here. The last time you sailed on QM2, did you have a favorite meal and where? Love your videos on QM2. We'll watch them before we leave. Favorite meal on QM2, Paulie?
Oh, do you know, that's a toughie. Is QM2 got the Watch Court Lounge where they got all the lovely cakes?
Yeah, Corinthia Lounge.
Corinthia Lounge.
Yeah.
I love being in the Corinthia Lounge. If you don't want to do you've got to do afternoon tea for a start. You've got to do afternoon tea in the Queen's Room. That is a given. If you don't do that, then wow, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
They definitely will, I'm sure.
But afternoon tea, obviously, and it's not spectacular blow you away afternoon tea. It's a good afternoon tea, but it's all about the pomp and ceremony. It's fabulous. Get there early.
Yes.
Get yourself a good seat. And when I say get there early, half an hour, 45 minutes early to get a decent seat.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can still have a drink while you're waiting. Job's a good one. But if you don't want to do afternoon tea, or you've already done afternoon tea and you want to feed that sweet tooth, go to the Corinthia Lounge, and around about the same time as afternoon tea, in the corner of the Corinthia Lounge, you'll hear this like electric shutter go, bit like the rubbish thing in that balcony cabin we stayed in, Celebrity Beyond.
Infinite balcony.
And behind there is the nicest cakes and pastries and all sorts of stuff. So any of those two, I know that's technically not a meal.
Well, they do fabulous light breakfasts and snacks throughout the day. Breakfasts. I sound like a hobbit there. Yeah.
She has got hairy feet as well.
We've had some great meals in Britannia too, haven't we, Paulie? Yeah. It's been great. And like I said, we in our previous lives, make sure you go and speak to the maitre d' about getting a table for two as soon as you get on. So that'll be our biggest
So we
tips, isn't
haven't
it?
really answered your question, but that's what we
Well,
love.
I think so. That's the food that we
And that's why
love.
we're a couple of little chubby monkeys.
Anthony, I hope everyone's okay after their dentist appointment. Anna and Mike, we're seeing them soon on our fabulous our group cruise. So we're looking forward to that. So let's see. Rose is in the house. Someone's asking already what's her bake of the day. Barbara's here as well. So love to see everyone there.
Now, as I know, we'll talk about bake of the day. It's all over the tick of talk at the minute. And it's the 3-ingredient Bailey's Christmas cake. Has anybody made one yet? It's 3 ingredients. It's flour, it's Bailey's, and it's fruit, like a big old bag of mixed fruit. And you make it in the slow cooker. Has anybody done one yet? Should I do one? Bearing in mind I'm trying to lose some weight, should I make one?
No, because I'm going to have a whole cake.
Well, I'm sure I've got plenty of family members and friends.
That true. But that's the last thing we need. We've been really good, actually, haven't we? The
have.
last few weeks, we've lost a few pounds, so that's good. So, so let's go talk about where we're cruising, isn't it, Paulie? So obviously you can see our.
Well, let's talk about that funny thing in the corner. What's all on about?
Well, this is a
I don't know how to
QR
point to it.
code.
Oh, there, look.
Oh,
no,
no,
I pointed to the Christmas
no,
tree.
where is it?
Oh, I don't know. Where is it?
There. Ah, there, look. No.
That's your head.
There it is. There it is. Oh my God, this back to front thing is a bit weird, isn't it? But this is a little QR code. If you want to know more about our group cruises, that's gets you to our group cruise page. And we just want to say that we're so excited because this week on Sunday, we're heading to Bristol Airport to catch up with, we've got people flying in from Bristol, from Heathrow, from California, from Manchester, from Stansted.
Where? Manchester.
Manchester. Yeah. Are you watching I'm a Celebrity? So yes, and we are heading off. For those that you don't know, I know we've talked about it a little bit before, but we're heading off on the amazing Riviera Radiance, who's a river cruise ship that's been christened this week. It's been sailing actually since June. They do that, don't they?
Yeah.
They seem to have it, but it's been christened this week, and it's all decked up, ready for Christmas. And we're doing a lovely little itinerary, which I've got a little map here, which you can see, where we're starting off in Budapest. We're in Hungary. We're heading to Bratislava in Slovakia, and then going to Vienna in Austria, and then back to Budapest in over a six-day sort of 5-night period, isn't it? So we're really, really looking forward to that. It's going to be fabulous. There's 37 of us going. We've got our gear. We've got lots of little merchy bits because we're going to have a bit of fun and a few
Not too much fun.
No. So yes, so that's where we're heading. So make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram because we'll be obviously doing our posts in real time there.
So we will be visiting
what you can get up to.
There's 4 capital cities on the Danube, and we're going to be visiting 3 out of the 4.
Yeah, we are. Because what's the 4th? Can you remember?
No.
It's the one in Romania. We've talked about this earlier.
Where Dracula lives.
No, that's Transylvania. Anyway, so yes, that's what we're up to, and we can't wait. So, but that icon, where is it? There, which finger have I got?
Over there.
That finger, that icon there, that QR code.
I'll point to it with my pointy hair.
If you want to join us on any future group cruises, check them out because we've got some fabulous ones coming up, and we're planning more.
Is that a duck in the middle of that?
A duck in your head?
Is that a duck in the middle of the?
Yeah, that's StreamYard's icon.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. Catherine saying, which part of the river cruise are you most looking forward to, apart from the big sausages?
Well, you know her so well, Catherine.
Oh, let me show you. I don't know if you've seen this on. I had my first big sausage of the season. Look at that fella.
Oh, it was a big wanger.
That was a Gloucester Keys we had a bit of a Paul and Carole. Now and again, we just like to have, we call it our day of fun, where the two of us just go out wandering, have a few beers, and just do whatever. We had a really lovely time, didn't we? Just the two of us. We shared the big sausage because it was too much for me.
We love company, but sometimes we like to do stuff on our own. And we did have a few people come up to us who we knew, and we just ignored them.
No, we did not. Well, we did have a few people say hello, didn't we? But no, we would never.
They can't talk to us today. Sorry.
No. Oh dear. So it's about this now, hasn't it? So Catherine was asking, what bit of the river cruise are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of it, but definitely a big apple strudel in Vienna.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just meeting up with the group because there's so many. Well, everyone is going. It's a
So
fantastic
you had to make
group.
it about the group, didn't you?
Well, it is. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait till we get on the top of that ship. I put my phone on and do the bamboo dance while we're sailing down out of Budapest.
See how many we lose overboard.
I know it's a long, long one, so we could do it quietly at the back, can't we? We know we're not going to disturb anyone. We see the Parliament buildings all lit up, everything all looking Christmassy. That nearly was a nightmare, probably throwing water everywhere. So I'm just looking forward to going to the Christmas markets, feeling really festive. And I think it's going to be quite emotional, isn't it, Paulie? Well, not for you. I just think it's going to be quite wonderful. We love a Christmas market. Probably after 5 days, we're Christmas out now. But we're putting our tree up as well on Thursday.
But what I do know, and obviously this is Grumpy Paulie Morgan, Bar Humbag the Grinch, it's going to be the same tat, all of them, exactly the same as what you probably get in the
necessarily. We might be pleasantly surprised.
It'd be big sausages. It'll be blokes giving you, or do you want to try a bit of cheese? How much is that cheese, mate? £400. But it's made of a golden sheep milk. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Do you want to try this vodka? There's none like this anywhere else in the world apart from the next Christmas market you go to. All that sort of rubbish, but all with a bit of tinsel on it.
But that'll be fun. Yeah. That'll be fun. So Rose is saying that her bake of the week is apricot muffins and chocolate and coconut muffins tonight. Ooh, nice.
Chocolate and coconut. Will that be like having is it dark chocolate? So it's like a red bounty that you can't buy anymore. Yeah,
Paul has the red bounty, but you're disappointed with that, isn't it? Yes. I was talking about the dentist, got their dentist on the back when Rose has got a dentist appointment when she comes back as well. Corinne's glad that she isn't rehearsing tonight because it's a bit chilly. It is chilly, isn't it? Cold. Very, very chilly. Mandy and Chris are in the house. They've been out walking today up north by Blackpool. So every day, practicing their walking for the Christmas markets. Yeah. Comfy shoes, everyone that's coming, just because it's lots and lots of walking. Chris is asking us, were you aware of anyone having issues with biting insects on any of the destinations on your Far East cruise?
Not major issues, but you will, in our experience, we've traveled a lot around Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia, and you do get a few mosquitoes flying about. Yeah. But I don't recall.
We would put spray on in the when it comes to sunset. I always put spray on. On the ship, you're pretty safe because you're out at sea or you're leaving the ports. But if you're by anywhere that's got any water or it's sunset, I would just put your repellent on. If you're going on excursions and you're visiting anywhere that's a little bit local, rather than, well, even in the city, isn't there? There's so many sort of stagnant fountains and stuff like that. I would put it on because we did, didn't we? People would say no because he hates putting it on. I have to bribe him to put it on.
Interestingly, you say about the Far East, the worst we've ever seen anybody, and it was a lady, getting bit by mosquitoes was in Rhodes Town. About 25 years ago. They absolutely ate her alive to the point that she had to fly home early.
Yeah. But I think it's really sensible because it's not just about malaria and those countries that you go to, unless you're really deep in the jungle, but it's dengue fever. So you got to be careful of dengue fever. So I always smother myself on. I know it can smell really, but Paul, you're a bit of a pain, aren't you, to put it on? Because it's too smelly. But anyway, I would definitely pack some. I have.
You finished the character assassination?
But you are, Paul. It's all the same every time.
You spray so much in the room. I don't need to put any on. All I need to do is just walk around in there. It's like a bloody need an asthma.
Well, I tend to spray like my legs.
Everywhere she tends to spray. It's like a bloody spray shop in there.
No, the theory is I put my leg on the bed so that if there's some spray that goes on the bed, then the mosquitoes will keep away from me when I'm in bed. If they get through the door. Ooh. That's the thing. Anyway, enough about that. Ken goes cruising, says it's Lindsay here again as Ken is off to rehearse with the junior chorus. Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, no, he's not.
Gillian's here saying that. Oh, dear. So let's have a look at the next question. Morris is here. So good evening, everyone. So great to see so many familiar faces in the chat. It is indeed. Let's just go back to the bottom just to make sure we're still doing okay. Which looks like nobody's saying anything untoward.
There's some big news about still being okay because I've taken steps. Talking about Black Friday deals, and it makes me laugh.
Steps.
So I've taken. Oh well, I'm going to get there in a minute, but I've turned into my dad on a tangent. Now, all over the TV and radio. Now, I'm not casting aspersions on anybody, Sky, but all over the TV and radio, they got Danny Darner there. That's a proper deal. That is. That's a proper deal. New customers already with Sky. New great deals for you. So I go online, every deal, new customer only, new customer only, new customer only. Every single deal was new customer only. So I had to ring them up, and all I wanted to do was sort my Sky TV out, but I've ended up hoofing BT into touch after the Sky lady showed me how to do a speed test, because I said, oh, we do some YouTube lives and stuff like that. And when I told her the figures of our speeds, she said, really, you're doing a YouTube live with those speeds? And the speeds that they're offering is 5 times faster than what we're currently getting.
It used to be fabulous, but it has deteriorated.
But it won't be for another 2 weeks.
No.
So,
but hopefully we're loud and clear. Anyway, Craig's here. Hey, Craig.
Oh, Craig, I'm sorry, mate, but I have seen somebody to rival your amazing hair.
Jack
Osborne. Oh my god! I just look at him. We both. Oh my god, he's got hair like Craig. It's amazing.
Morris said he's had a lovely time in Rotterdam. Thanks for the tips. You're most welcome. Great city, Rotterdam.
It is.
It is a fantastic city. So let's have a look at what we've got. Andy and Carla said, evening all. Back from the dentist, and we're ready for an hour of laughs and chat. Excellent. So thank you so much.
I don't want no shenanigans Sunday night. It's all in bed, in your own beds as well, by 7 o'clock. Well, I'm going to say all in bed, and it'd be like somebody will say something and cast aspersions because we got an early start. So there's no staying up and drinking. 7 p.m. Good
Says
night.
Him. Yeah, we're all at the same hotel prior to our flight, so that'd be fabulous. So, Gil and Sandra here. Hope you are well too. Let's see. And Keith is evening, everybody.
Evening.
Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Catherine's here. Catherine later. Good evening, all. Hope everyone's keeping well. I'm not jealous at all. Reading all your posts about the upcoming river cruise. You'll have a great time. A river cruise on our to-do list. Well, already, we haven't done it yet, but already we're tentatively making plans for repeating it in 2027. So we're just waiting on itinerary. We've already been chatting to Dan. So I think it's going to be so much fun and so festive and awesome that we're going to want to do it again.
But
so
what I will say, am I allowed to say this?
I don't know.
Well, we watched the Susan Calman thing.
Oh, yes.
And is it just me, or is she trying too hard all the time? She seems nice enough, but it was just always trying a bit too hard. And we saw the places she went to on a Rhine River cruise.
Yes.
And it all looked a bit boring.
No, it did look nice.
Come on,
well, we've been to Budapest. I think Budapest is just wow. Yeah. No, the Rhine wouldn't be boring, Paulie. It would be beautiful. And it's a little bit on a smaller... Cologne looked amazing with the cathedral, didn't it? And we've done the Rhine, and it is beautiful. But anyway, we don't know what we're going to do next time, but we just know that... So if you are thinking about doing a Christmas cruise and you want to go on our group cruises, if you see the... QR code there, then keep not next December, because we've already got plans. We will be heading, well, hopefully we'll be doing something that I haven't done since my 50th birthday, where Paul and I just took off, and we had flights there and back, and we didn't know what we were going to do in between, and we had the most wonderful month, didn't we, traveling around Thailand, just ad hoc and just going with the flow. So what we're thinking about next winter is doing something similar to that, aren't we? Particularly maybe December, January time. So, but 2027
liaise with family at the end of
hopefully family and friends will come out and join us for a couple of weeks before we fly home. That's the loose plan we've got at the minute. Caroline's here, so I hope everyone's keeping warm. Yes, we're nice and toasty with our heating on. Clint's here in Saskatchewan, so he's still home. So are you home for Christmas?
He's probably snowed in, I suppose.
Well, I bet. Yeah, let us know. Are you snowed in, or are you planning to get out then again before you're at home for Christmas?
Do you think he's driving home for Christmas?
It's lovely, not the Christmassy songs.
I haven't heard too many, actually.
I have. Even on a chilly Tuesday. Yeah, Julie's here. Julie and Chris. Gosh, lots of fab people. Malk's here. Malk's just done a half marathon, did a fabulous time, an hour and a half. didn't he?
I can't believe
So
he
that's
couldn't.
brilliant.
I
So
can't
well done, Adam.
I can't believe I'm going to get this joke out. So, comedy duo here talking all over my fabulous joke. I can't believe he could only finish half a marathon. There only about that much to go, and he would have done it, wouldn't he?
Anywho,
yes, it would have been better if you hadn't
so well done. Well done. Davina's here, so love to see Davina.
Good evening, all.
And Karen's here, saying, even though a bit chilly there tonight, but sure Karen will warm us up with some fun and laughter. Well, thank you very
sorry,
much.
not with that joke.
No, exactly. Apologies. Hi from Teresa and Gus. It's a soggy day here. Look forward to being on Collingsdam again in 14 days in the warmth of the Caribbean. Yeah, great ship. MJ is here. Hello, everybody. Hello from a cold and wet Basingstoke. About to mix some Marmite into my baked beans as part of my dinner. Oh, love a bit of Marmite.
Well, we haven't done that. I think it was actually MJ that recommended putting Marmite in our baked beans, and I would be willing to give it a try.
Butter's also nice.
I'm not. Yeah, that was. I've never done that. But
my mum used to always put just a little knob of butter in a little knob of butter for English is just like a little piece before anyone says it's not shaped like anything. Maybe you could get there.
Basil Brush is alive and well. Boom, boom.
But a little piece of butter in the baked beans, and that's
Carole,
nice.
It's called a knob of butter all over the world.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, I don't know about
I don't know
that.
where your dirty mind was going.
Well, I don't know either. Sarah's in the house too, so hello.
So you genuinely thought that people thought it was going to be butter shaped like a knob?
I bet you could get those for hen parties, couldn't you? Get them anything shaped. Anyway, back to the chat. Tina's here too. So let's see Tina. And who's A said, look who's home. We are home indeed. We are home. Let's see what the next question is. Caroline's asking, did we have snow? Oh, no, she's chatting to Gillian. No, we did have snow, but there was part of the UK's that did have snow.
I did go, had a few little jobs to do on Carol's sister's car, and I had to go up to Worcester, and there was snow on the top of the Malvern Hills.
Was there?
There was. It looked very resplendent.
Very pretty.
I thought I was in Switzerland at one point.
Trude is here. Happy to join the dentist club tonight on Thursday as root canal treatment, which did not work. Oh, so I ended up having the tooth taken out. So that's another double tooth that hits the dust.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Heather's here. So lovely Heather from Tasmania. Right, so we're all right though. Rosen can't wait to try on the cruise t-shirt. Yep, they're all there, aren't they? Ready to go. They're all packed and sorted.
We're going to throw them all on a big table. And you got to just get there, and hopefully the one you grab fits you.
No. Oh, Nick and John are here. So I'm sure lots of folks are excited for the Greek River Cruise. Have so much fun. We will. Thank you so much. They've been having
a bit of fun, mind.
They have. They've been in London.
Yeah.
Look like. Did you escape your room? I seen your photo on Instagram. Looked like you were in an escape room. Did you get out?
Well, they went to a bar, a pubby type place. I think it was on the 40th floor. I thought there's no way you'd be able to do that, mate. In a glass elevator, it was.
Oh,
ooh, that's what I said. You definitely need a drink when you got up there.
Teresa saying nice t-shirts. Thank you very much. Donna's here. I thought Donna was going to miss us. Systems are down at work. Whoopsie, might have to catch the live. Don't tell Scott. He's making my tea. Cannot wait for Monday. Yes. Donna's got a bit Christmas smart. She was saying she's packed so much in her case. She's had to have a rethink. So, yeah, can't wait to see you on Monday either. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone here in the US. Yes. Please do. And Michael and Laurie here. Cheers from Foothill Ratchet. I'm excited to see you soon in Budapest.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. Loving the red top. So thank you so much. So MJ saying she likes the banister garland. Very nice indeed. Yes, thank you very much. I met with my friend Deb again for coffee and cake tomorrow. So I've got a little garland planned. So I'm gonna get a few bits and pieces for that, Paul. But it looks nice to it.
I still can't see the lights on the telly. Can you see the lights?
I can see the lights. You can see them bright, but if you turn them off, you'll see they go off.
Oh, I can't see them.
So Yvonne's here. So nice to see Yvonne and Claire. Love to see Claire. Claire's just booked our Patreon members group cruise. So thank you so much for that. Nick's saying much looking good. Thank you. And Trudy saying Paul and Carl have a fabulous cruise. You'll have to wait till 2027 till I can join you again. Love to Big John. Chatting to John today. Trudy, he's on good form, isn't he, Paulie? Very good.
I took him some. We've got a local-ish butcher who's been about for years and does fabulous stuff.
Local. Oh, local-ish. I thought you said that. Sorry, I missaid that. Ignore me.
I try to ignore you, Winnie. I try, but you won't let me.
Ah.
Anyway, there's a butcher. He's not next door. He's not 50 miles away. Somewhere in between. And they do fantastic sausages. And I took my dad some chipolatas down for him and my brother. And they had sausage, beans and chips the one day. And the next day they had a roast dinner, but with sausages instead of meat. And they said they did. Were bloody lovely. He said they were bloody lovely.
Yeah, he did. He was very, very happy with his sausages. Ken and Lindsay said we'll be sorely missed on the live, but you'll have a wonderful cruise. Yes, hope you do too. So Annie and Carl are very excited for the river cruise. Yes. And Mavis is on Facebook saying evening to you both.
Good evening, Mavis.
Bridget saying don't touch that dial. Greetings from Vegas. Hello. And Mark and Sheila, even from North Wales, like the shirts. Be better if they were blue though. Yeah.
Oh wow, what can I say about that? Well, trouble is I don't want to upset anybody, but obviously it hasn't been a great time for me personally for football, but for Mark, oh my.
Yeah.
So, well,
you'll have lots to talk about next week.
Lots to talk about, but just to say this, anybody else who didn't know what happened last night, 2 players got into a bit of a scuffle. One got sent off, but they were on the same team. And they still won, but they were only playing Man United. Sorry, Amanda. Sorry.
Oh,
I preempted about they rubbish.
Chris and Tracy saying we all have a fab river cruise next week. Very jealous. We'll have to come next time. Alfie's in the house. I love to see Alfie. So that's awesome. And Craig's asking which P&O ship won.
It was the Mesopotamia.
No. Lots of people were going. Iona wasn't high on the list whatsoever. It was right near the bottom. Avia seemed quite popular with a few, but then that had a lot of slating as well because of how big it was. People seem to go to the smaller ships, don't they?
Yeah, the general consensus. There was a lot of people like Britannia, but the general consensus was the Aurora-sized ships, which, to be fair,
Aurora and Arcadia
is our favourite.
Well, so far. Yeah. So far.
But we've only done 4.
5.
4.
2 Iona, 1 Ventura, 1 Aurora, and Oceana. So we've done 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. I know my maths is normally rubbish, but I know that's right.
Iona
twice.
Yeah, but that's the same ship.
Yeah, well, 5 cruises for P&O.
How many ships?
4.
So if you'd gone on Iona 5 times and somebody said to you, how many P&O ships have you been on? 5. Which ones? Iona, and Iona.
But Azora came up a lot. Azora and Ventura didn't they? So I think it's mixed. I think there's still a lot of love for P&O out there, even though things have changed and it isn't as... and
there wasn't many negative comments, which was
sometimes
quite heartening. You know, we all know that regardless of the cruise line, you don't get what you used to get. Everything's gone up a bit. They might be cut back a bit on service, but unfortunately, that's life. So if you don't like it, don't go on there. But if you do like it, do go on there. But it's never going to be, unfortunately, every year that goes by, you'll get a little bit less for your money. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
Yeah, true. Annika, I agree with you on Black Friday, one big marketing hoax. Yeah, totally. Christopher and Julie say we're going on Morella Explorer 2 on the 8th of December. Are there any formal nights I need to know if I need to pack my bib and tucker? Not for Morella.
Not really.
We tend to on our they have like sort of more like dress to impress nights rather than real formal nights. And a lot of people, I would tend to either wear a sparkly top and some black trousers or one of my sort of not so sparkly dresses. Or whatever she... And Paul would just wear a collared t-shirt, collared shirt, short sleeves, and your chinos, wouldn't you?
Yes.
We've not. Sometimes we used to take a jacket, but then we didn't even take a jacket after a while, with Morella. So it's one of those cruise lines that thinks where you don't need to. Some people do, but a lot of people don't.
But we have heard, and Carol's going to tell me where we heard it from now, that you're no longer allowed to wear a polo shirt in the restaurants on Cunard. It won't be classed as a collared shirt.
That's what they've got on their program. We got sent their program saying that. But you know, have a normal shirt with a
Yes.
collar. You can get so many. You can go to Blooming Matalan, can't you, and get so many
It makes me
cheap shirts for like for a tenner.
But it makes me
that look
smile when you
smart.
talk to people and they've got to put a shirt on. It's like you're asking them to be inside one of them Iron Maidens, all the spikes in. And they're going to walk around, and every 5 minutes somebody hits them in the back of the head with a cricket bat. Oh, you're not making me dress up.
Craig,
we're not dressing up, are we, love? No, bloody tell us what to do.
I've been looking at Caribbean, US, Canada trips and can't believe how much cheaper they are than the ones around the Med. How come? No idea. We have no idea why pricing. There's no. You can study things. We've got friends that study. We've got quite a few friends that do a lot of the hard work for us because they study a lot of the prices. And then I'll say to them, "What's your, with this and that and that?" And there's just no rhyme or reason. I don't know. Is there really?
But I mean, does that include flights? There's a lot more traveling involved. And what we're starting to appreciate it more, but what we tend not to appreciate, Craig, is the fact that lots and lots of people in America and Canada want to come to Europe. They see Europe as the holy grail. And I think that keeps prices higher. Whereas less people, if you want to see a bit of history, we got lots of American friends, lots of Canadian friends. And when you talk to them and you say, where would you go on a cruise? They never say the Caribbean. They never say Alaska. They usually say they want to go to Europe because that's where it's all at. And they've seen it on the TV and blah, 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 blah. Now, whether that's keeping the price up, I don't know.
No, but it's like us Brits, though, isn't it? Because we're so easy access to Europe.
Yeah.
We crave, wasn't it, to go to the Caribbean, to Alaska. So it depends totally, I think, from where you are in the world, what's more local to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but no, we don't have any idea. Tina's saying, was it Aurora that won? My favourite Ventura? It was mixed, but a lot for the smaller end of the ship.
It wasn't. We didn't do a poll, and there's been over 400. There's over 400 comments. And I'm not saying that I'm lazy, but I'm not going to go back through and count them. But if somebody wants to do that, they're more than welcome. But
Millie's off to Christmas markets on Friday with MSC Poesia. We are going to Hamburg and notes over 2 miles to the city centre. Any ideas, please?
I'd like to think we've been there a few times, and usually the cruise line puts a shuttle bus on.
Yeah.
It's too far to walk, I can tell you. We walked back once, I nearly peed my pants because I was so cold and it was so far.
Yeah, so it'll be likely that the cruise line will put a shuttle on. They may charge you, but there will be a shuttle. We've never been without a shuttle when we've been to Hamburg. And we've been 3-4 times now.
Yeah.
So, so there should be a shuttle, so don't worry too much. Patricia's here on Facebook. Evening to you both. Good evening, good evening. So evening from Clive and Carole in a cold Ormskirk. So hello to you. And also Jane Evans, hello to you both. And A7988 says you may see Sandra in his Speedos. Ooh. Jennifer, see him in Budapest, so that'd be a bit chilly, wouldn't it?
It will be, he'd definitely be chilly, Willie.
Yeah.
Hey.
Barbara saying, just popping in for the live. My first for a while. You two are looking great. Well, thank you very much.
Barbara.
So Lucy and Glenn are just saying, if you could pick a bucket list cruise, what would it be if you hadn't done it already and you have what it is? Well, there's only one real bucket list cruise left for me to do, and that's, we're doing a big one in January. We're off to New Zealand and to South Pacific, but then after that, Hawaii. Well, and Australia, yeah, but we've been to Australia, haven't we? So it's Hawaii, isn't it? That's the next bucket list one. Definitely. Chatty Cathy's here. So I finally made it to the live chat. Have you missed me? Yes, you've been busy. I'm off to Hamburg on Thursday. We'll report back on markets doing a cruise ship excursion. Okay. So that's the other thing you can do is book an excursion, but often they'll have shuttles. Charles with Lizzie Lou is here. Hello, everyone.
Liz,
and Sarah's here, counting down the hours until the river cruise. Yeah, 5 sleeps now. Is it 5 sleeps? 6 sleeps? Not many sleeps. Woo!
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 sleeps. We get there Monday.
Yes.
It's a week yesterday. Yeah.
Travel David Mark said, even talk to smaller British tuck cruise. We're going on Fred's Balmoral early next year. Have you been on any tips? We only did a visit, didn't we? A long time ago.
Oh my God, we were only about 12 when we went on there, weren't we?
So we can't really comment on Balmoral, but Fred's great, so I'm sure you'll have a fantastic time. Just had a refit, isn't it? So I know a lot of bloggers and stuff are going on it because it's just had a refit.
I don't know.
So I'm sure you'll have a fabulous time. Nick's saying Christmas cruise would be a river cruise, such your upcoming group river cruise. Yes, it would be. I think more so than a northern cities Christmas cruise. I think it would be a river cruise.
I think the pace of a river cruise as well.
Yeah.
It's nice and sedate. You're not going to get any rough seas. No. I think it's going to be...
And you get plenty of time at the markets, because what happens at a river cruise is you're often there till late at night or even overnight. We've got overnights in Budapest, haven't we?
Yeah,
so, you're no rush to get back to the ship, but you can if you want to go back for dinner, but then you can pop back out again. It's just that it's a very, very different from an ocean cruise mentality where you need to be back on the ship at a certain time for sail away.
Seeing everything lit up is going to be like amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty special. Very, very special. So, Corinne's just saying, Canada Thanksgiving is in October. It's closest to Harvest Festival. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but what's it for? What's Thanksgiving for? What are they giving thanks for?
It must be due to independence. It's all about getting independence, isn't it, Paulie?
No, it's not, because the 4th of July is Independence Day in America. So it's not that. So I'm a silly Billy and I don't know. I'm just remembering.
We don't have Thanksgiving in the UK, do we?
Don't, but we do have harvest festivals. But remember, I'm from the Forest of Dean, so I need to be educated. So could somebody tell me, please, what is the purpose of Thanksgiving in Canada and Thanksgiving in America? Thank you for your time.
Nick saying, what's the QR code?
Hopefully come on, Nick. We told you that. Come on.
So yes, just that'll take you right through to our group cruises. Just have some more people book our Majestic Princess one for 2027. So that's awesome. We're over 90 now. So that's fabulous. Let's have a look at the next question. Everyone chatting amongst each other. Let's see. Wow. Millie said she's seen that cake on TikTok. It looks amazing.
It does.
Yes. So Donna says, do you have a map? Yes, I do. Didn't you spot it? I'll put it up again for those that want to see the little map. There it is. Budapest, Bratislava, and Vienna. Very, very nice. So that's our little map. So let's go back to where's it jumped around, isn't it? Where's it gone? There it is. There it is. Judy's asking, question, having cruised Asia, would you consider a land-based coach tour like Japan, say Malaysia, Vietnam, or Cambodia?
We've done a land-based tour of Japan already, and it was fabulous. That's
what she said, like Japan. We've done a lot of Vietnam now, and we've done quite a bit of Cambodia, and we've done a bit of Thailand, but I think Thailand is our favourite. I don't feel the need to go back to Vietnam or Cambodia at this time, do you?
No, I know what you mean.
Malaysia, we've done Kuala Lumpur, and we've done a little bit more of Malaysia. We've done Singapore, but there's still areas of Thailand that we haven't been to. We always, every time we go to Asia, we love trying all the different countries, but we always get pulled back to Thailand, don't we? I think it's the food, it's the people, the beaches. And I know other places have got nice beaches, but we haven't seen as nice beaches as in Thailand, have we, Paulie? And the idyllic little islands, and that island hopping we did for my 50th was just immense.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So Philippines is another one we want to tick off the list, and hopefully we've got a plan for that too, haven't we? Yeah. So, but certainly going back to a coach tour, I would definitely do a coach tour around around a country I've never been, because it was so immersive and so easy that Paul was really worried about it when we went to Japan. He's like, oh my God, this is going to feel like, well, actually we did the Titan tour, didn't we, in Canada first? And I taught Paul and said, come on, we've got to do this. He's like, the coach bit, I'm looking forward to the train and the cruise, but I'm really worried about the coach trip, because he felt he would be confined and with all these people that didn't particularly know at first. And because sometimes you could be really social and sometimes you just don't want that, do you? If you know what I mean.
Shut up.
No. And anyway, you loved it, didn't you? And it was really good. So we would definitely do.
My biggest worry for me, and it wasn't about people. It was about the fact that it was right. So the coach is leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's doing what? Sorry, it's leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning. Why is it? And this one day, I gotta be honest.
So you could see everything.
Most days, you could understand. But there was this one day, and it's like, right, well, in the car park then, 8:15. So we go off for about 2 hours, and we're back at the hotel by midday. Oh, well, so the rest of the day's yours now. Well, why did we get up at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning? Why didn't we just get up at 9 o'clock? Go out at 11.
I thought it was good because then you had the whole afternoon yourself and you can enjoy it. Paul's just grumpy. He just, because I think getting you out of bed is just blooming hard work.
It wasn't there because I had to.
Well, exactly. That's why I like the things, because someone else is making him get out of bed. Craig is saying that he loves the description of the cakes on your description of the cakes on QM2. Brings back so many memories. You brought back my cruise boots, which I still can't shake off after 6 months. Yeah, and you went large, didn't you? You did Queen's Grill, which is absolutely awesome. Nick said he's 33 seconds behind. Just seeing you discuss.
Oh yeah, well, I only just realised the fact that it's 8:45 and you're on 7:10.
Anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter.
You ever catch up? Do you think?
No. Anne saying her Christmas jumper arrived today for the River Cruise. Excellent. We've got T-shirts actually rather than jumpers.
Well, we've both got jumpers,
but
Grumpy McGrumper said, I'm not taking my jumper.
I get too hot. Jumpers aren't for me. I need light layers. So T-shirts, this T-shirt will work well, and so will my little Christmas T-shirt I've got. So that'll. Rose says she can't wait for a big sausage.
Ooh.
So Adam said the fourth capital is Belgrade. Yes, it was. We visited on the last River Cruise in October.
I knew that.
No, you didn't.
Well, I did. I did about 2 hours ago when I read it, but I've already forgotten.
So Joseph and Michael saying here, we'll look forward to afternoon tea, and you did answer my question, so that's good. Yes, Corinthia Lounge is like that. Gil and Sandra looking forward to for mulled wine. I like it. You're not a fan of it, are you?
I don't like wine, and I definitely don't like wine when it's been warmed up.
No. They are tacky expensive, the market, but something special about them over there. Totally agree. I love a Christmas market in the UK. So Caroline Hector said, I hope to go to the Cook Islands, but dengue fever is endemic there. I don't risk it. It is, yeah, it is. I think that's more scary than getting malaria, is it? Because it's more prevalent. Chris and Tracy, and thanks, PC. We'll definitely plaster myself an anti-mold spray as they love me. Tracy's generally okay. Paul never got bit for years, did you? And then you get the odd bite. But me, I've been bitten. One year we went to Bangkok. Maybe that was that trip when we were on our own, and we were then heading down to. No, it wasn't. It was a different trip because we were friends joined us after. But we went out for the evening because Paul wanted to find somewhere to watch the football. Surprise, surprise! And we ended up sitting by a canal. And I just totally forgot, I think, with the excitement of just landing in Bangkok.
The excitement of watching the football.
No, it was anything to do with the football. And we sat by a canal. Worst thing, isn't it? Sort of stagnant water. And my one leg, wasn't it? It was just, I had so many bites.
I can hardly remember.
So I learned from that lesson now. And I just take it everywhere. So
I'm surprised I can't remember anything about that night.
By the canal?
Yeah.
You can.
Tottenham won 2-1. They were playing Man City.
Oh, were they?
But we always beat Man City, so it doesn't matter.
So Craig said, not quite an insect, but when I was training in the Belizean jungle, my colleague had a lump on his head. When the doctor had a look at it, it was a huge witchy grub thing called a botfly that was buried in there. Ooh! Oh, dear. Craig saying, Jack Osborne, laugh out loud. Yeah. Hopefully you're watching I'm a Celebrity, because it's his hair is... Oh my God, his hair.
I'll tell you what, I don't know when.
Oh my God. I'm only on coffee, honestly.
When you better not be drinking that coffee. Your window closed at 6 o'clock for outside water. So what are you doing? Oh, so I'm having a coffee after this.
Yeah, we try not to eat before 12 and after 6. But just this big cup though, Paulie, big cup.
Well, I have lost 10 pounds since we got back from our California road trip.
Yeah. And I've lost half a stone, so that's all good.
Yeah, lovely.
So
put it all back on next week. Yes.
Julie Journey's here saying hello from sunny, warm California. Very nice. Teresa, our next video's out. Our patrons have already had it. They have early access, but our next video, which is out this Friday, is our crazy Costa week starts. So we've got our week on Costa Smeralda, which we went on early in the year, and obviously Julie's asking, oh, where's it gone to? It's jumped again. Oh, there it is. Oh, Julie, Teresa's asking, what's the first episode of Costa? Would you repeat a Costa cruise or take MSC instead?
Could we not do either?
It would have to be the right price and the right itinerary, and with nothing else available.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
On both Costa and MSC. Yeah. It was such an entertaining week. And when I've been editing this series, it's reminded me of all because sometimes you focus on the bad things, don't you? But it reminded me of how so many things that Costa do really, really well. Because it was a lot of fun, entertainment-wise and stuff, and the ship was absolutely beautiful. But anyway, I'm not going to give too much away. So you watch our series that's out on Friday, because it is very, very entertaining. We did laugh a lot, didn't we? We did laugh a lot.
Sometimes not for the right reasons.
No, exactly that.
Waiting for the night. Oh
no. Adam's saying that the Rhine is more picturesque for sailing. We found all the chocolate box houses and churches. It is beautiful. Paul, I was trying to educate Paul earlier because we were watching.
But you can't educate pork.
No, you can't. I said, but all those fantastic churches. I said, don't you remember? It was so cold because we went in October that we were wrapped in a blanket drinking hot chocolate because it was freezing and it was beautiful. So yes, the Rhine is fabulous, but we shall see. Yep, Barbara saying about the Cunard going on QV members cruise next April. Cunard offering 10% off excursions, 20% cheaper than booking on board. Yeah, and they've got some deals on their drinks packages too. We don't tend to do drinks packages with Cunard. We pay as we go.
Well, drinking doesn't interest us, to be honest. You don't need to drink to have a good time.
So Nick saying 2027 River Cruise Christmas time. We'll watch this year's. Yeah, it'll be before Christmas. It won't be over Christmas. We would never book a group cruise over the festive period, but it will be early December as we're doing this time. Vicky's here from Tenerife. It's lovely and warm here, but I hate the Bay of Biscay. If you're coming to the Canaries, I think you definitely do right to do a fly cruise. Yeah, this time of year, it's just too. It'll be too. Let's see what we've got here. So Susan saying, even to you both, really looking forward to your review of the River Cruise. We booked on the same itinerary, December 2026. Well, hopefully, what I'm planning to do is to try and get the River Cruise after Costa, get the River Cruise vlogs out quickly, because over the period so people can see what a River Cruise with this will be like. So hopefully that'll work okay. So Nick said Marmite and beans. Yes.
Tina Weber's comment, Ellie?
What's Carole on tonight? I don't know. I'm just excited because I'm going on a cruise.
She's high on life.
I am high on cruise excitement. So let's have a look. Kathy's saying, where's the like button? It's just the thumbs up that you do when you've finished.
Kathy, you've got a YouTube channel.
You just have to do it as soon as it's finished. Just go. You can't see it in the live chat, but you'll see it afterwards. Or I'm sure you might be able to see it actually, because I can't see it obviously on our end. Of course you can. If you're watching it on your phone or on your laptop, you can do a thumbs up at any time. Let's have a look. Clint's saying the work is slow at the moment because it's -7 high today, -16 at night. Some snow around, but nothing too stressful. So that's fine. So everyone talked about Marmite. Warren's here. So good afternoon from a sunny 81 Fahrenheit in San Antonio, watching Christmas market videos on YouTube, and also our own from pre-COVID Danube. Lovely. Catherine, sorry, missed about 10 minutes. His neighbour popped in. How dare they? Exactly that. Nick said she escaped the room and the glass elevator. So that's excellent.
I can't even find our live venue. Where is that?
Don't worry about it, Paulie. Let's just concentrate on
I was
this.
trying to show the thumbs up, but I can't even find it. Can't find the video.
Karen's saying, I hope you have a fabulous time on your River Cruise, Karen Paul. We'll miss the live chat next week unless you're able to get good Wi-Fi connection. I don't think we'll have time to do a live next week. The next live, I think, will be on
But
the.
never
You
say
never say never,
never.
because we might well pop on if we got chance at any point, and it might not be our regular time. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel and got the notifications turned on, because if we are at a point where we think, do you know what, we could actually quickly do a 20-minute, half an hour live just to let you know what's going on, we may well do that ad hocly. Ad hocly, is that a word? But if we don't, definitely we'll be live the Tuesday afterwards. Well, Tuesdays are working really well for us. I know it's not brilliant for everyone. However, for us and our sort of work-life balance, it works brilliantly. We were talking about that yesterday, weren't we? Saying it because we had our live on a Thursday and our video on a Friday. It was all sort of at one part. Now it's spread out a little bit. It just feels a little bit balanced, doesn't it? So Catherine's saying, I would love to do a river cruise. Leighton's taking a bit of persuading. He said he would go, but prefer if we went with company. So I need you to do another one in 2007. Sorted. So Leighton, you're in. You're in. Alpha said he's love Aurora. Aurora's a fantastic little ship. We had that. We've only done 4 nights on Aurora, but I'd happily go on her tomorrow because she was a lovely little ship. And her aft is just one of the best at sea.
Fabulous.
Absolutely, absolutely. Julie's saying we'll definitely be interested in river cruise Christmas 2020 if we have a window available. Yep, keep that December free, and we will be announcing it as soon as we get itineraries and make a decision. Ken said beautiful Aurora, but we're keen to get back on Arcadia too. Well, Lindsay's saying, yeah, totally agree. There is a 5-day cruise next year on Arcadia that I thought, oh, that could tick a box. So that's a possibility. Ginny said, I only hear negative things about P&O. I can't comment not being on them. Yeah, a lot of people aren't fans, but there's a lot of people that are.
I think there's a lot more people who are the fans than the people who aren't.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Line.
So, Craig, we're in Ventura for the Canaries in 2020, so it's good to hear the smaller ones did well. Yeah, they do. Yeah. They do. MJ's asking, do we have a strategy for packing for a cruise? It takes me about 3 weeks and I have to have a spreadsheet. Yes, I have a strategy.
But no spreadsheet.
No.
We used to have a spreadsheet if we were going away in the camper when we were going racing.
Yeah.
But no
just
spreadsheet.
A checklist.
No spreadsheet for...
I think no, because when we unpack, there's certain things that we only take when we're traveling, so they automatically go into what we call our travel boxes, which are just clear boxes that stay in our spare room. So they come out on the bed. The first things I always put in are shoes, socks, pants, underwear. So we've got that. Then
socks, pants, and underwear.
Yeah, all them. Okay. And then I always put in sort of things like our tripod and things that are a little bit hard where I can put soft things around them. Then I put obviously the clothes in and then anything else on top. And we always tend to about 2 days before we've got like a little, what do you call that in the little room?
It's like a portable clothes hanger. So something you'd see in a shop.
Yeah.
Where you've got the sail rail.
Yes, we've got one of those in our little room, which we tend to use and went about a week before, things that I want to definitely take, I'll put on there, so I don't have to worry about stuff. And then I just say to Paul, right, what you're going to take, put it on the bed, and then we'll... So we do have a loose...
What are you taking that much?
Oh, what are you taking that for? You never wear that. Michael's here saying, late hello, Thanksgiving food shopping. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yes, definitely. Julie saying you should try Britannia, even for the best broders on P&O. Yeah, we've heard that. People there's a lot of love for Britannia. Let's see any other questions. Ken and Lindsay have done so many P&O. We've done a lot of P&O cruises. I've seen many changes. Our next trip is in 10 days on Ventura, returning to the Canaries. Yeah. So you have seen a lot of changes, but you still go back, don't you, and have a really, really good time too. So that's great. Chris is saying to Catherine, funny enough, Trace was hoping PNC will plan another. We'd have booked this one if it wasn't so close to our Far East cruise. Yes. Chris and Tracy are off on the Holland America cruise that we did, which was absolutely fantastic.
It was pretty good.
Nick saying spreadsheet in this house too, not my doing. Yes. Let's see. Rob said he did a cruise through Costco buying Thanksgiving and Christmas supplies. Excellent. So NJ folks have just missed the announcement for your next cruise. We're headed to Europe in June from the US, of course. So yeah, well, we're heading off to Europe too. We're off to Budapest for a river cruise, a Christmas markets river cruise to Budapest, Vienna, and Bratislava. There's 37 of us going on a group cruise, and we can't wait. Let's have a look.
Come on, Annie, click one of them.
So Jeff and Leslie saying you're on non-stop. You must be breaking records. Even Alan Wicker would be jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, Alan Wicker, that's a blast from the past, isn't it? So let's have a look.
Wicker's World.
Yeah, yeah. Grant's here saying sister-in-law just bought a Morella in Barbados for 2 weeks. Very nice. Not very jealous. We have to look after their dog when they go away. Have you guys done Transatlantic? We're thinking for honeymoon. We have done Transatlantic, haven't we, Paulie?
Fly there, sail back is what we did. Some people say we did it the wrong way around. I disagree because there's no jet lag. And plus, if you sail there and fly back, usually you only get a day in New York. Whereas if you fly there, you can spend as long as you like before cruising back.
Well, you could organise that either way. You could organise that
either. But usually, as part of the Cunardy thing, if you book it through Cunard, if you're thinking about doing a Cunard one, usually the packages you get there, you get a day, you come back again. So
but if you book through an independent travel agent like we've got, like Dan, he can sort out a pre-stay, a post-stay, and that's why the beauty of why we love a travel agent, because he puts it, packages it all together, and if there's any issues, he's always there to help us out. So if you are looking for a good travel agent, check after this is finished, look in the description, and there's Dan's details. We don't mind sharing him because he's absolutely fabulous.
That's right.
Just let him know we've sent you his way. So so that's fab. We went on Queen Mary 2. There's a full vlog series on our YouTube channel, so please do check that out. Lionel saying, why do you think Saga cruises have gone up so much in price? We do not think they are that luxurious from previous experience. They have gone up in price, haven't they?
I was only having this conversation with my wife today after reading some stuff. Now, what I will say, yes, they've gone up. The last time we went on Saga, we paid £200 per person per night. Somebody on the Book of Face today said that their last cruise they got quoted, it was £400 per person per night. But it does vary. But what you've got to factor in, I do think is luxury line. I will have to disagree when you're saying that you didn't think it was luxurious. I thought it was fabulous. The food, the cabins, the worst cabin you can have will still be better than a lot of cabins on a lot of other ships. If you have a suite, you get butler service, all the other stuff thrown in. But what you've got to remember is you don't have to spend a penny. All your drinks are included. All your specialty dining is included. The spa is included, but you do have to pay if you want treatments. But the actual thermal spa, which is amazing, one of the best you'll visit, is included. There's a majority of your shore excursions are included. They pick you up from your house, that's included, and also depending on what your pre-conditioned health conditions, you also get insurance thrown in. So obviously factor all that in. Now, what the person was comparing was with Fred Olsen. Now, I have to say, the two Saga ships, the two new Saga ships, we're saying they're 5 or 6 years old now. They knock anything Fred Olsen wise, their ships into a tin hat. Absolutely 10 times better, more luxurious, more modern, more beautiful ships. If you want to go on, because this is the comparison, I'm not singling anything out, but if you want to go on Fred Olsen, you'll see prices that'd be £600 for a week, as long as you're in an inside cabin. When that goes to an outside cabin, it's usually £2,000 a week, because they haven't got many balcony cabins because of the design of the ships. So plus you've still got to pay for drinks, you've still got to pay for excursions, you've still got to pay for specialty dining. There's lots of other add-ons. You've still got to get to the port, you've still got to pay your insurance. So it's like I can't remember who we were talking to, but they're saying about the proper premium lines like Silver Seas and stuff like that. What you've got to remember is not how much you're paying, is what you're getting for your money. But I will have to disagree when you say they're not very luxurious, because I think they are. I think they were amazing, to be fair.
The ships are beautiful, for sure. Question, will be wearing Christmas jumpers on your river cruise? Yes, Paul will. I'll be wearing a t-shirt, but yes, we will be looking very festive. A saying Thanksgiving in the US, the Quackers. The Quackers came over the Mayfair.
Quakers. That does say Quackers in your defense.
That's what I remember from school. It's been a while. And then NJ folks are just saying, Thanksgiving in the US is to express gratitude for family and all the good things in life. Ah, so
Cool.
simples, isn't it?
I thought actually I had
good.
I did have an inkling in the back of my head that it was something to do with the Quakers. Didn't they come from Plymouth or something? Didn't they sail over from Plymouth? Plymouth or Portsmouth, one or the other.
I don't know.
Something beginning with a P.
Grant said, good day from Colorado. Hello there, Grant. Thanksgiving is to give thanks for good harvest after a long summer's work. Fabulous. Thank you very much. And Craig said, I really enjoyed the vlog series with Cunard where you visited the Med-European cities last Christmas. Great light shows. It was fantastic. Yeah. I would definitely recommend, if you haven't, just search Paul and Carole Queen Victoria Christmas Cruise. And we had a 12-night cruise where we surprised friends, and we were obviously with Ken and Lindsay, and with Alfie and Bob and Holly. We had a fantastic time. And the light shows were absolutely fantastic.
But that's what made it. What absolutely made
the late departures.
Was the late, and we're not talking 1 o'clock in the morning. It was 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock at night. But it just gave you the opportunity, because of the time of year, it's getting dark about 5, 6 in the evening, and then you get 2 or 3 hours at least to explore with everything lit up. And we've seen some of the best Christmas lights we've seen for many years.
And like with Alfie, weren't we? We went and got some tapas when we were in Malaga, and we just went around that corner, didn't we? And all of a sudden we were in this big square, and it was magical. It just makes me go goosebumps. Lovely. Yeah. She did mean Quakers.
Yeah. Quackers.
Jeff and Leslie just booked a celebrity cruise around the Greek islands to get all lovely. A second different island in September with P&O. Greece is just love Greece. We love Greece. Tony saying we did that river cruise last year on Umbrella. We loved all the places. Oh, excellent.
You better click on
Kevin, yo, hey, lovely to see you here. Thanksgiving honors the early settlers and Native Americans who feasted together on the bones of the land. Now it's a celebration of family. Well, thank you so much.
And now I know.
Now you know.
Now we know. I didn't have a clue.
So that's awesome. And Ken saying, Lindsay saying, Canadian Thanksgiving traced back to 1578 is linked to Harvest Festival. American is based on 1621 Harvest Feast, a much more complex origin. So thank you so much for that. So that's lots of people talking about the Thanksgiving. So thank you very much for explaining to us and educating us. So Julie saying on Titan in Japan, we never left our hotel before 8:30. It was to get early to shrines and temples, avoid the crowds, which really worked. Yes, and that's another reason, Paulie, because you don't want to get there mid-afternoon when everyone else has been slopping in bed like you do and didn't get out till late. Slopping. And so my jumper is more of a t-shirt material, but advertiser jumper. I prefer thinner material, so all good. Yes, we're ladies of a certain age, aren't we, Anne? So we get so hot. So yeah, about malaria, you can take anti-malarial, but there's nothing to protect yourself from dengue fever other than try not to get bitten. Exactly. That's why, getting the sprays on is really good. Andy's saying that men have tougher skin, which is why they don't get bitten as much.
Is Andy saying it, or is it Carla?
Well, I don't know.
I got a feeling that's Carla saying that. She's trying to say that we're ugly old men with leather skin. Whereas I moisturize every day. That's why I look so beautiful.
Oh, you're live on the 15th of December. We'll be there. Decide not to go to the works Christmas do. Don't not go to a Christmas do just to come to our live, because the Christmas do's can be quite a lot of fun, can't they? Warren saying Canary Islands were the first settlers in San Antonio, Texas, sent by the King of Spain. Gosh, we're getting educated a lot today, aren't we?
It's like Open University tonight, isn't it?
Michael saying, does QM2 have bedside outlets for a CPAP machine? I'd have to revisit we've got quite a few cabin reviews on our channel, so go and check out, just put Queenberry 2 Paul and Carole cabin reviews, because we've done quite a few, and I can't remember offhand, but even if there's not, what the cabin stewards are very good at doing, and did with some friends of ours when we were on a celebrity ship actually, was they ran an extension cable and taped it all down. So if there's not, do not worry, because they will sort you out. Because
extension leads are on the forbidden list, but if you ask for one because of you've got a CPAP, they will provide you one. But don't take one yourself, because there's a chance they'll take it off you. Even though they still have to lend you one when you get on there. I know it sounds daft, but that's...
Yeah. Brian Barbara saying, on your recommendation, I'm doing a 5-night coach trip to Warner's Isle of Wight on 15th of December. Oh, you'll have a fabulous time. Warner's is great fun. Warner's is like being on the cruise on land, isn't it? You've got the same fun entertainment, the same sort of entertainments team, and they're doing all the quizzes and doing all the fun stuff. And around Christmas, they will normally put on a pantomime, don't they?
Yeah.
And they do a really, really good job. So thank you so much. That's awesome. Tony said, have a wonderful time away. That's on our list to go on a Christmas markets cruise. Well, join us in 2027. So let's have a look if there's any more questions here. 2027 has been kept over. Yep, open. Brilliant. Mark says, Sheila says, packing for a cruise panic. Oh, lots of people saying they like a good spreadsheet.
I think at least for this one, because you know where you're going is going to be cold, at least you can pack accordingly. The biggest problem we had on the last one was obviously we were going to Alaska first, which was going to be very cold and, as it turned out, wet. And then we had 2 weeks in California, which obviously was 9 million degrees and not a sign of any rain. So that was difficult to pack for.
Yeah. Tina's saying that I love Britannia, but Ventura is my absolute favourite. Yeah, because Claire said big fans of Britannia, back on her next October. A's purchased a new camera for stills. Now need to plan a trip. MJ saying that Ventura was her first ship. We have so much love for her. Just wish Pino didn't wait so long to replace damaged furniture and those small TVs in the cabins. Britannia's good if you want mod cons. Yeah, I think it's been updated, hasn't it? Not long ago. So that's oh my God, MJ said she packed, still didn't stop me packing 67 kilograms of luggage for a 14-nighter. Oh my gosh. Gillian said she loves Saga. Yeah, we do too.
Did you have a set of dumbbells in your cabin, MJ? Did you like in your suitcase?
We would love to do another Saga, wouldn't we, Paulie? We've been looking at all the different companies that we think, oh, who do we really want to go back on? It's just finding that deal, isn't it?
Because did we blog that?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
So Vintage Peep Show a go-go. You say, my husband are boarding the Discovery Princess on the 20th to Australia and New Zealand. We have a standard balcony cabin. Do you recommend bidding for an upgraded back cabin? If you're happy with your balcony cabin and it's in the position that you want it to be and you don't feel you need any more space, then no. If you want to gamble to be put in a different part of the ship and you want more space, then yes. It depends on how much it is. But if you're happy with that cabin that you got and you paid to have that particular cabin, which often people do, don't you, that you've selected it, then don't change just because people get in this frenzy of upgrading or bidding. And the questions I ask myself is, am I happy with the cabin that we've got? And what is the worst case scenario that could happen if we bid for an upgrade and we get put right at the front of the ship or right at the back, and that's not where you want to be, perhaps. Some people love it.
Let me ask you this question. So you're going away in under a month. So if there's cabins left, they're not going to be the premium cabins in the premium positions. Now, you could have a better grade cabin, but it might be in a rubbish position. So technically that's an upgrade because it's it's an AB cabin instead of an AA cabin or however the grades work. But if that cruise is going in 2 years' time, then I'd be thinking, well, yeah, maybe. But with 3.5, 4 weeks to go, there's not going to be premium midship cabins just sitting there doing nothing that nobody's bought. And anybody who's going to pick a cabin, who's paying extra to pick a cabin, if you're going what's it called guaranteed, where they just put you wherever, then yeah. But to us, it depends what cruise it is, but we usually pick our cabin because why would you go and pay £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 for something, and then you have to pay like an extra £100 to have the cabin you want? People be like, oh, no, I'm not paying £100, but you'd pay £4,000 for the cruise. So you're a silly Billy, aren't you? Whoever you are. But yeah, so I'd be very wary because of how short a time it is between now and when you go in.
Lots of things to think about, but that can work. It can work. Yeah. So, Linnea, I got it right. Look, I've nailed it. Love your videos, Paul and Carole. Thank you. Have a lovely river cruise. Looking forward to watching your journey. And Trudy's just saying, all of those on the group cruise have a fab time. Paul and Carole, make sure you all have a good time. I'm jealous. Yes, I am.
Yes.
Oh, so thank you so much for everyone for joining us on our live this week. It's been fun as always, hasn't it,
That's
Pauline?
been fun, yeah.
Like I say, next week we may pop up at any time. We're not sure, but definitely, I said, wasn't it the Tuesday, which is Tuesday the 9th? Oh, look at Pauline getting the fireworks off. Tuesday the 9th, we'll be back live. And obviously, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. It's free and really makes our day. And also...
do it.
Make sure you watch our video on Friday. We'd love for everyone, even if you don't think you're going to go on Crossroad, just watch it because it is very, very, we think very entertaining.
It will give you a smile.
It will give you a smile. So cheers all, and we will see